Hi, my name is Kimberly Bentley, and I'm a student at Regent University. And my analysis is entitled An Analysis of Increased Maternity Mortality Among African American Populations. My Picot statement was an African American maternal mortality over the age of 35 with one or more comorbidities implements an obstetric care navigator compared to an absence of a navigator to improve the maternal mortality rate. My first point is the implementation of the project. According to my timeline for the research design, the application would go out to the IRB in the spring of 2024. This time frame will allow me time to focus on my studies prior to graduation. Data collection would include observation of the intervention of an obstetric care navigator, as well as postnatal care. So 2 years would be the allotted time, which would give me time for to observe as many pregnancies and amongst the African American race. The expectation of processing the data would be a month to disseminate the data collection within 6 months time frame. The challenges during the process. Now, during the process, the challenges would be that I have seen would be the sample size, whether it would be large enough to determine the effectiveness of the intervention, since my participants will be pregnant, have to be on the age range of 35 and older, and also would have to be of African American descent. That would be a kind of challenging to make sure that I have enough, a large enough sample size. Another challenge would be able to have enough midwives to assist with the implementation of this intervention. As you know, we're all going through a shortage of nurses and as well as nurse practitioners. So finding someone with the credentials that I need to implement my process may be a challenge. Now, my third point was my greatest learning opportunities. Now, my greatest learning opportunities during this process was taking what I learned in the literature and applying it to the research process, like the statistics data in trying to implement or label quantitative versus qualitative data. That was challenging, but yet rewarding once I finally got the hang of it. Another learning opportunity was making sure that I was thorough with my research and as the professor said, to keep making sure that you're digging deeper into the subject matter. Now, I'd like to add with my last point is my biblical inspiration for this project. Upon reflection on this research project, there was one constant reminder throughout the data collection of the racial inequality regarding the care provided to African American women. In Genesis 1:27, it states that God created mankind in his image, in the image of God. And that was from the New International Version Bible. And what I gathered from that is that all ethnic groups, regardless of their ethnicity, are created in the image of God. Feelings of superiority are not of God. Equal and fair health care should be provided to all women, regardless of race. And that pretty much was the basis of why I chose this project, because I felt very strongly that equality and fair health care should be distributed regardless of your ethnic background. This concludes my project. I thank you for listening, and you have a blessed night.